These days, Raleigh's urban food scene is so competitive that it pays to stand out from the crowd. Join us as producer Scott Marsh introduces us to Garland, a popular downtown restaurant distinguished by its evocative decor, its imaginative pan-Asian cuisine, and most of all, by the very interesting couple who run it.
It's early evening at Garland, and patrons are lining up for a dining experience that is pleasing not only to the palate, but also to the eye.
When you walk down the street, you definitely want to come in because of the broken mirror facade. It just makes you want to be a part of what's going on inside. And the trees and the color and the art, it's just wonderful.
It's always a vibrant atmosphere with delicious cocktails at the bar, as well as incredible food.
Garland sort of marries these different cuisines from different parts of the world with these flavors that have these common ingredients that when you have them, it's like this perfect marriage.
A marriage indeed. Garland is a partnership between husband and wife team Paul Seiler and Chidi Kumar. But it's Chidi's heritage and vision that inform the restaurant's ambiance and cuisine.
My foundation as a cook is based on Indian food just because that was my first knowledge of how to do things.
Chidi lived in India until she was 8½. Her family then moved to the Bronx, where she was exposed to a multicultural stew of flavors and cuisines. Her eventual move to North Carolina brought all of these elements together in Garland's menu.
North Carolina produce is very similar to the produce that we got in my part of India and some parts of Southern Europe and some parts of the Middle East and some parts of Northern China and Korea. Here we have bosam, which is a Korean-inspired dish. It features local Heritage Farms pork belly, butterhead lettuce from Endless Sun Produce, some sticky rice, some white kimchi, and some pickled shiitake mushrooms, some sesame oil, a little hot sauce, and some shiso leaves. Eat it with your hands.
While Chidi handles Garland's business largely behind the scenes, husband Paul handles things at the front of the house.
My role at Garland is to try to help be sure that Chidi has everything that she needs, which involves being sure that she has all the ingredients to make her dishes. She uses a lot of different things, and they have to be procured from a lot of different small places. The other one is to try to be a friendly face to whoever comes through the door.
And some mighty interesting folks are coming through Garland's doors these days.
This weekend, Comic-Con is happening down the street, and the guests of honor, William Shatner and Kevin Sorbo, and they came in to eat last night, and that was very surreal and exciting.
And if running a popular restaurant isn't exciting enough, Paul and Chidi run 2 additional enterprises. Downstairs is Neptune's Parlor, a subterranean cocktail bar, dance club, and music venue. Upstairs is King's Barcade, a larger club which has featured national acts as varied as Ian McLaughlin, M83, and Tig Notaro. And if that's not enough,
Birds of Avalon grew out of the last band that we were in, which was called the Cherry Valance, that Paul and I were both in.
Chidi had moved down to North Carolina, and I was playing in a couple of bands, and then she just gradually started playing bass, and then she started playing guitar. And Chidi's modus operandi is, if someone can do anything, I don't care whether it's fix a car, cook, fix electrical work, then if they can do it, then I can do it too. So that's the way she operates. So it became pretty apparent that she was going to be a pretty good guitar player pretty quick.
We played with Flaming Lips and Jack White's Raconteurs, Ted Leo. We just recently did a little string of dates with X-Hex. Music and food has always sort of like had this coexisting, friendly, antagonistic relationship in my mind. When I get sick of one, I go to the other. And sometimes you have a really good show, and sometimes you have a really good night in the restaurant, and it's insanely satisfying. Working in the kitchen is way harder.
no doubt. But that hard work is clearly paying off for Chidi, Paul, and Garland's insanely satisfied customers.
I feel really lucky to have this in Raleigh.
It's really cool, and the people who run it are also really cool.
I just can't wait to come back.
Garland is located at 14 West Martin Street in downtown Raleigh. It's open for lunch Wednesday through Friday and dinner Tuesday through Saturday. For more information, go to garlandraleigh.com. Also, Birds of Avalon will be playing this Sunday evening, June 14th, at the Cat's Cradle in Carborough. For more information, go to catscradle.com.